Hi friends, welcome to WizBusters. I'm Emma and today I'm going to talk about the substitute function. The substitute function replaces text in a string with another text you specified based on content. What does the function return? Well, it returns the modified text, that is the text after the specified change requested was made. But how do we use the substitute function? Now to do this, we need to tell Google Sheets 4 things. 1. What text or string do we want to change? We often reference the cell of the string here. 2. What text we want to replace. 3. What text we want to replace the old text with. And 4. Which instance do we want to replace? The first, second, third, or all the instances? So these are the 4 parameters in the substitute function. In Google Sheets, this is what you will see. And in Excel, this is what you will see. But before we begin, this channel publishes content multiple times per week, so be sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell to get notified of the latest videos out. So in this table, we have strings in one column, we have a column for new text, and we have an objective. Here we have 4 different examples for which we want to use the substitute function. For the first example, we want to replace the hyphen with nothing. So if we type equals substitute, open parenthesis, and here we can see that there are 4 parameters, text to search. This means what text or string do we want to change? The string is in this cell, so we click this cell to reference it. The second parameter is asking what is the text we want to replace. Well, we want to replace the hyphen. So we type open quotations, hyphen, close quotation. The third parameter is what text do we want to replace the old text with? Well, we want to replace the hyphen with nothing. So we simply type the quotations there with nothing between. And now the fourth parameter is which instance do we want to replace? Well, since we want to replace all the hyphens with nothing, then we don't need to type anything for this parameter. So let's remove the comma and close parenthesis and press enter. Here you can see that the hyphen is in this column, but there's no hyphen here. It has been replaced with nothing. Now let's take a look at the second example. The objective is to replace all the occurrences of T's with P. Here it's A-T-T-L-E. We want to change the T's to a P, so we use the substitute function, substitute, and recall what text or string do we want to change? Well, we want to change the string in this cell, so we reference this cell. The second parameter is what is the text we want to replace? Well, we want to replace the T, so we type T. The third parameter is what text do we want to replace the old text with? We want to replace the T with a P, so we put P here. Since in this example we want all occurrences of T to be replaced with P, we do not put a comma. We can remove that comma and close the parenthesis. Now let's look at the third example. We've got the word miss, M-I-S-S. And our objective is to replace the second instance of S with T. Again, we can use the substitute function. If we type in equals substitute, open parenthesis, first parameter is what text or string do we want to change? We want to change miss. We reference this cell. The second parameter is what do we want to replace? Well, we want to replace the letter S. So let's put the letter S. The third parameter is what do we want to replace it with? Well, we want to replace the second letter, S, with a T. So we put T there. And since we don't want to replace all the S's, we just only want to replace the second instance or the second occurrence of the S. We put the number 2 there as our last parameter. Notice we did not leave that out. We don't want all of the S's to be replaced. We just want the second occurrence. We close our parenthesis and we press enter. We get the word missed. Now our final example. An objective of replace pineapple with strawberry. And what's the string? I love pineapple juice. So let's equal sign, substitute. First parameter, what text or string do we want to change? We want to change this so we can reference this cell to reference the entire sentence. What do we want to search for? Well, we want to search for the word pineapple. So we type in pineapple. And what do we want to replace pineapple with? We want to replace pineapple with strawberry. Is this all occurrences or the first occurrences? Well, we want to do all occurrences. So we don't put a fourth parameter and we close it with a parenthesis and press enter. Excellent. That's great news. So now you know how to use this substitute function. Before we leave, here are some important notes about the substitute function. 1, it replaces text with another text by using content as parameters. This is different from replacing text using location as parameters. So you can check out the video on the replace function instead to learn more about how to replace something using location. The second thing I wanted to point out is the substitute function's fourth parameter is optional. So when we left this out, it replaces all the occurrences or instances of the text. When we included it, it specified one specific occurrence we would like to replace the text with. So in our third example, if we place the number 2 in that fourth parameter, we are telling Google Sheets or Excel to replace the second occurrence of the text. If we place the number 3 there as this parameter, we are telling Google Sheets to replace the third occurrence of this text. And the third thing I wanted to point out is that the substitute function is case sensitive. So there is a difference between capital letters and lowercase letters. For example, capital S and common S. Hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to get more videos like this and hit the bell to get notifications of the latest videos out. See you in the next video.